So, welcome back to more of Megaman Xtreme 2, where last we left off we found out that these two jerks are causing Reploids to shut down, apparently something about Reploid souls, and we took out Wire Sponge. So I'm gonna start by alternating between X and Zero stages, so I'm gonna go to Neon Tiger stage. And this is an X stage, but for the purposes of powering up Zero, I'm actually gonna kill the boss with Zero. Because depending on who you kill the boss with, or the corresponding character gets their power up. So, Zero's or Neon Tigers is one of the few useful ones for Zero. So I'm just gonna try and do that instead. And besides, the Ray Claw is something you get for X, but honestly that weapon's not that good, so you're really not missing much. I mean, I'll probably show off the other weapons I didn't get in an extra video, but we'll just have to see. I mean, I'll probably just stick it on at the end with the some extra stuff, like I usually do. Let's see, meanwhile I'm just getting crushed by this stupid lumberjack. And you may notice that this stage is very similar to Stink Chameleon stage, and that is one thing the Xtreme games do a lot, is that, well, especially this game, they take elements from other stages that you may have seen before that are slightly different, but also pretty similar. But yeah, I'm just taking out some things with the right armor, and controlling this thing's a little bit tricky considering you have to double tap and then do whatever with it. Let's see, with X I'm gonna get the D barrier and the speed shot going. And the speed shot's very useful in this game because you can definitely get some more things done with it. And especially with the, that was amazingly well done. But yeah, that's what happens when you are not concentrating because you're trying to explain something. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this part with Zero just because I need the air dash. I mean, it just makes things easier. Let's see, just gotta make jumps here. And now we can switch to X. So yeah, like I was saying before, see, the speed shot's gonna make things a lot easier just because you can get more shots off at a much, so then you can just do a lot more damage a lot quicker. So that's just definitely gonna make things a lot easier for X. And just another close brush-in with death, no big deal. Let's see, there's gonna be another flamer that shows up. And the good news is the enemies don't respawn as readily, so at least we got that going for us. So yeah, I just gotta wait here. And I see Norton's already annoying me because sometimes it just shows up and says, hey, your spyware's not on, or your anti-spyware's not on. When it is, because sometimes this thing is stupid. But see, this Dr. Light Capsule is something you can only get with X, and you do need the Fire Wave in order to do so. Let's see, we're actually gonna skip that one for the sake of Extreme Mode, and I'll explain why once we get further along in the game. And see, that has to do with the parts that you can equip. But like I said before, I am gonna explain that once it makes more sense. Or at least once both of us know enough about the game that it makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, since I already got the heart tank, I think I can just take this part on with Zero. And of course these purple jerks from the first game are back, and as annoying as ever. Thought I hit that thing. Yeah, see, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then of course he pops up out of nowhere because he's a jerk. Yeah, I'm trying to get that power up, but I'm not really sure if I can. Let's see, maybe I can do it this way. And I can. So that's always good. But yeah, now it's time to fight Neon Tiger, and for the purposes of, I'm gonna be fighting him with Zero. So let's see, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out and then remove the D barrier and then put that on 0. Kinda hoping that works out better, but we'll see. Let's see, where's the part? But yeah, Neon Tiger is very simplified in this game compared to X3. But the hard part is just not getting hit by him. And especially because he likes to jump around a lot more. But yeah, that's pretty much how this fight's gonna go. And see, the reason I'm killing him with 0 is because... And I can't hit him that way, that's really unfortunate. But yeah, the reason I'm killing him with 0 is because I want this specific technique for 0. Yeah, unfortunately this way is gonna take a little bit longer, but hopefully with the Z-Saber plus 1 I can get some things done. Alright, now. And then that's the hard part with fighting him with 0, is that you have to mind the uppercut. Alright, now get over here so I can kill you one more time. Alright, that was definitely a lot closer than that needed to be, but that was just because I had trouble avoiding his attack, which is a lot easier to avoid with X. And I got a feeling that's how this Let's Play is gonna go, is just me barely scraping by. But yeah, I wanted to get Rising because this is a very useful attack for 0. And that's gonna make taking out enemies from above much simpler. And every so often you get a cutscene with these two talking. And see. Yeah, you pretty much learn some more things about Verkana and Gareth, but at the same time, this is just them saying maybe these guys are kinda dangerous. But now they're taking a wait-and-see approach. So we're just gonna go ahead and save this. And yeah, let's check if there's anything new here. Well, actually, yeah, that super recover is gonna be really useful, so let's go ahead and get that. Let's see, I'm just gonna go ahead and reset my recording. I'll just see you when I'm done. Okay, we're back and we are ready to roll some more, and I did lie about alternating between X and 0. I actually want to go to Volt Catfish's stage. Mainly because this stage has the air dash for X. And I do want to get that. And see, I also like how it switches between X and 0, like the bosses are either red or blue. You know, something like that. But yeah, I'm just taking this first part on with 0 just because I think it's going to be a little bit easier for him, and that's the Rising in action, and that is the reason I actually bothered getting this with 0. And there are lots of bats, and I'm getting my ass kicked here, so let's see, I want to put this on with 0, so let's just go ahead and get that going, and then just take you out. And yeah, the thing with this stage, it's actually pretty much a mix between Spark Mandrill stage and then later on it becomes Toxic Seahorse's stage, which is kind of an odd combination if you ask me. Let's see, now I'm gonna get X going, so we're just gonna put those parts back up, and unfortunately this can get a bit annoying, but it is one of those things that just has to be done. I mean, it's like equipping, and unfortunately in Xtreme mode, both characters are balanced, but they're still not that strong when you think about it. I mean, compared to just X mode or just 0 mode, you do get a lot stronger with one character than the other. And unfortunately that will bite you in the ass in the end if you try doing it that way. So that's why I have to keep them balanced. So they're both okay at everything, just not great at one thing. And there I am just getting taken out by bats. Unfortunately, that same problem that happened to me all the time in Ninja Turtles 3 is coming back to rear its ugly head. But yeah, if you remember X3, there was a power-up up here, so let's just go ahead and find Dr. Light. And yeah, I really do need to get the air dash because, like I said before, dashing's a little bit more complicated when you're not used to it. I mean, when you're not used to having to double tap. Instead, it's easier when you can do the dash that way. And that's just gonna make things a lot easier for me, hopefully. Okay, so let's see, we just gotta make it across this stuff now. And this is where it kinda evolves into Toxic Seahorses stage. A little bit different. Especially when you've got instant kill water that's going to, I guess, flood us out of the place. And so just gotta make my move here. And that's where the up air dash is really gonna come in handy. And yeah, these aren't really in timed intervals, but these are more or less in, let's see, depending on where you are, which is kinda odd considering that this is a water hazard. But yeah, I just gotta stay up here. I think it's like once you cross a certain part, then you have however much time to get out of the way. But don't quote me on that. Because I'm not really finding a pattern here with the timing. Okay, let's just get in. I was about to get my ass killed, and that would not have been fun. Especially because I only have 2 lives now. Let's see, that's what happens when you play this game like a fool like I've been. Okay, I'm gonna get hit here. Yeah, I've gotta get that heart tank, and I'm probably gonna get killed along the way. And I just barely avoided that one. And that was unusually nerve-wracking, but one of those things that just needs to be done. Well, it wasn't unusually nerve-wracking, it was just sorta nerve-wracking. Let's see, now this part is actually pretty new considering that, it looks more like something on a web spider stage. But now it's time to fight this fat fish, and the way we're gonna do that is, his weakness is the Ray Claw, but unfortunately I don't have that, so that's gonna make things a little bit trickier. Yeah, this jumping thing is gonna be a problem for me. Okay, that's what he does. Alright, yeah, I just had to get used to this guy's pattern now. And then not get zapped. Yeah, this may or may not go well. But yeah, you're probably going to be seeing quite a few game overs here because, unfortunately, even though it's a Megaman Xtreme game, I did not play this very much and I'm not that familiar with it. So unfortunately, this could be very bad. So yeah, I'm just trying to do this over again. Hopefully this goes better. No, that's not what I need. Okay, I think I know what to do with that now. Or not. Not really something I get. Now, can I actually kill this guy first? No, I cannot. Cut. Okay, take 2 on fighting this jerk. Hopefully this goes a little bit better, especially since I actually have sub-tank energy now. Okay, so we just gotta be prepared for his jumping. And now that I have the art of double tapping, hopefully a little bit closer. Not quite on lockdown, but yeah, definitely not on lockdown. Yeah, this is really the only part that gives me problems. And then, okay, I don't know how I pulled that off, but okay. Okay, I think there's actually a pattern to this thing. I might actually be getting good at this. Okay, maybe not. Oh, just die already! There you go. Yeah, this could be a bit of a messy LP, but at the same time, this is something I did want to do, so... Yeah, just, barely hanging on. That is probably going to be the overall theme of this Let's Play. So now it's time to save. Although I do like how, you get to keep the sub-tank energy. Actually, I think I'm gonna save this, because I think, the more Mavericks you kill, the, better parts that show up. So yeah, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and call the video, so join me next time as I bungle my way through some more of these Maverick stages. See you then!